Hey guys, hope everything's going well. You guys know the drill. Smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and comment down below. Alright, today I wanted to get into this topic of Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan, The Last Dance, and all that good stuff. It's not going to be a sports card video today, as I've said that not all my videos are going to be relating sports cards. Okay, let's go down to this. Let's start from here. Back in December, Pippen told The Guardian that he was not too pleased with how he was portrayed in the ESPN documentary The Last Dance. Now he was releasing a book called Ungraded to tell his side of the story. Pippen confirmed the news in an Instagram post saying, "The book goes on sale on November 16th. All right, let's go down to this paragraph, starting at a summary. A summary on Simon & Schuster, the publisher, says the book is going to detail how Pippen cringed at being labeled Jordan's sidekick. It will also explain why Pippen feels he should have gotten more respect from the Bulls as a team and media covering Chicago during those days." All right, let's go to this sentence here. According to Insider.com, Pippen told Jordan that he did not like the way he came off in the documentary. According to Chicago sports radio figure David Kaplan, Pippen was so angry and beyond livid at Jordan on how he's portrayed. One full episode was dedicated to Pippen's contract dispute and rocky relationship with Bulls owner. This is actually wrong. It's Jerry Reinsdorf, not Jerry Krause. Jerry Krause is actually the GM. Let's go on. And touched on the time he refused to check in against the New York Knicks in the 1994 playoffs. And the Bulls actually ended up winning that game. I forget whether it was Kukoc, but it was one of the guys off the bench that hit an amazing game-winning shot. All right. Anyways, Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan, the Bulls, Phil Jackson, Rodman, Ron Harper, Horace Grant, all these guys from the first three-peat to the second three-peat. I loved all these guys. I really don't like how Pippen is bitter and trying to release a book, trying to, throw shade at MJ and basically saying that Scottie Pippen was the real leader. Maybe in terms of maturity compared to Michael Jordan was really, really tough. Really, really tough guy to deal with. But he pushed everyone's buttons and he got the most out of everyone. And that's how Michael Jordan was able to win 6 titles in Chicago. Sure, he had Phil Jackson. Sure, he had Scottie Pippen. But Michael Jordan's leadership was the reason why they won. And to see Pippen complaining about it and getting mad, I really don't like that, to be honest. And I liked all these guys growing up, despite their flaws. So the thing is that Scottie Pippen was underpaid. There's definite reasons, or there are reasons that are legitimate for Scottie Pippen to be mad. And one of them was Scottie Pippen. Let's go to this article over here on CBS. So Scottie Pippen's contract explained how the Bulls managed to sign the Hall of Famer for pennies on the dollar. So if you look at it here, Pippen played most of the decade under one of the worst sports contracts in NBA history. A 5-year, $18 million, let's exit out of this, $18 million deal that was far more complicated than those terms suggest. So here's the thing. I don't know if you guys have followed Chicago and their sports. Jerry Reinsdorf owns the Chicago Bulls and Chicago White Sox. And what Reinsdorf does with these young guys who don't have that much money, he tells them, I would not sign this contract, but if you want to take it, you're more than welcome to take it, but don't come to me and complain about it. So Reinsdorf said that to him, and Scottie Pippen signed the contract, and now Scottie Pippen was complaining because of that. Granted, it made sense for Scottie Pippen to complain under that because he was the top player. But here's the thing. He signed the contract, and Reinsdorf told him, don't come back to me. You're not betting on yourself. if you sign this contract. So I don't have as much sympathy for Pippen as MJ actually had. MJ had sympathy for him because if you watch the documentary, MJ and Pippen, they ganged up on Tony Kukoc, who was slated to make more than Scottie Pippen. They were playing in a game overseas, and they not bullied, they ganged up on Kukoc. And Kukoc did horribly the first game, but the second time they saw him, Kukoc did much better. And Kukoc was pivotal in helping the Bulls win a second three-peat, or to win 3 championships in a row after Jordan came back from retirement. So Pippen may feel that he got disrespected, but in a way, he did it to himself. And it's not that Jerry Reinsdorf just picked on Scottie Pippen himself. I mean, look at what Reinsdorf just did with some of these young guys. For instance, the White Sox guarantee $43 million because they believe Eloy Jimenez is a safe bet. And now that's a risk to the White Sox, because what if Eloy's injured and can't play? And guess what? Eloy's injured right now, and the White Sox still are doing well, but it is a risk to the ownership. There's nothing the player can lose, maybe more money in the future. So I don't think Reinsdorf was wrong in that and how he treated Pippen, because he told him the terms. Just don't come back to me. And the other thing about Scottie Pippen was that he did not like how he was portrayed when he quit on the team in the 1990s against the Knicks. Well, he did. And everyone forgave Scottie Pippen. No one has hard feelings about Scottie Pippen. Everyone in Chicago that grew up, they were able to look past all of these guys' flaws. They didn't care about Michael Jordan's alleged gambling problem. They didn't care that he retired for 2 years and came back. They didn't care that Jordan was a womanizer. They didn't care Scottie Pippen had, I believe Scottie Pippen had multiple kids out of wedlock. They don't care about that. Now to see Scottie Pippen complaining about Michael Jordan, like, come on, man. I mean, everyone respected these guys because they gave us all these great memories. I still have these newspapers from the 90s. I'll show you in another video. When I bring on John, we're going to do a video about the GOAT and the GOAT conversation in the NBA. But anyways, guys, even if you're not from Chicago, you remember Pippen, you remember Jordan, what do you guys think about this? Do you think that Scottie Pippen is being a little dramatic here? You think Scottie Pippen is right in throwing shade at MJ? Thing is, MJ and Scottie Pippen, they won 6 titles. I did not feel that Scottie Pippen was portrayed in a very negative light. It highlighted his frustration with the Bulls, and that's fine. It highlighted Scottie Pippen's frustration with the Bulls in the 90s. I mean, this is what all happened. It was good to chronicle it. I mean, ultimately, Jordan was Batman and Scottie Pippen was Robin. There's nothing wrong with that. And people respect both of them equally here in Chicagoland. Every kid. They all needed each other to win. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think. I'll talk to you later. Thanks, guys. Bye.